Okay, y'all, welcome to Vlogmas. Y'all, we're gonna be ranting and making a gingerbread house today, but I don't like gingerbread, and I wanted to do a chocolate chip cookie cottage kit. So we're supposed to have, it smells like Dunkin' in here. Oh, this is tiny. What? I did not realize it was so tiny. I thought I would have a pretty big size little housey house today. I'm just going to be ranting about current life right now today because that's just what it is. I need to just chit chat, and we're chit chatting. That was already too big. God darn. Flipping, flip. Oh, you almost fell. Old cookie. We're just going to do a story time because I cannot focus on ranting and doing this. I need to tell a story. So, we're going to be talking about my old racist roommate, my narcissistic racist roommate, my toxic narcissistic racist. I can keep adding on and on and on. But my old roommate, and not the one I used to live with. Like, this is when I first moved out of the house from my mom, like first when I came up here to go to college. So 2020, literally in the pandemic, when they were like, oh yeah, no, dorms will not be opening fully, like rah 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 rah. Me and my friend, who were gonna stay in a dorm, obviously they just said they're not opening. We can't come up here anymore because my mom's not gonna let me go. So we instead did off campus housing at, like, you know how every school has like a list of places that are off campus but still associated with the school. So we went to a townhouse, a 4 by 4.5. Yeah, it was a 4 by 4.5 townhouse. None of us shared a bathroom. None of us shared a bedroom. It was literally three. It was huge. Loved it. It was so fun for the most part because you just moved to college. You know what I mean? But you just moved to college. You're going out. You're living your life. X, Y, Z, and third. You're getting to know your new roommates. Rah rah rah. And then she got a boyfriend, and obviously, when people get their mans, they're gonna act a certain type of way. Rah rah rah. But her mans that she got, mind you, we used to work at the same place because we came up here. We just came up here. We were looking for places to work. That she put us onto a job. Rah rah. So I always work at the same job. So at our job, he was known for being a literal, like literal. I'm gonna have to blur that out. But he was just known for not being that guy. Like, and when I mean like not being that guy, he would say like racist shit. But knowing that, why would you go like date him and bring him into the place that you live, where you live with two black girls? And then it was like when they were there, he wasn't even just in the room. They would be in the living room, they would be in the kitchen, and it's like you can't ignore them if they're not trying to be like on the low. Like she was just like, nah, I'm dating him. Y'all have to deal with him. And it's like, yes, I understand this is also your house, but I should be able to be in peace in my own house. And like he literally lost his scale one time and he was all, oh no, I know y'all stole it. Bro, when you're out here, I literally stay in my room or don't come home because your vibes are bad. You think I would take your I don't want food scale just because you're trying to bulk up in the gym. So that's what I mean. Like he was not that guy. And so yeah, she would literally just be in the house with him 24/7. They literally broke up. She would do the whole, oh no, rah rah, he love bombed me, oh blah blah blah. And then they officially stopped talking, right? And so this is also where I was stupid. I don't know why I believed that girl. But she was like, no, like I was just being who I wanted who he wanted me to be. Like, I understand now that I was with a narcissist. And so, being that, even though it wasn't like a I forgive you, it was more like a I have no one else that was like those people that you meet that go through the same shit that you do, and now you're like, we're like one. So it's like you don't want to let go of them because they're just like you, but it's also like, I know this is not good for me. It was like that type of friendship. So I took her back. We were friends again, two peas in a pod. Um, Also because of another outside situation that happened with our third roommate, housemate. I'm gonna just say roommate because that's what we all say. But yeah. And so now we're all talking again, da 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 da. And she gets into another relationship. And it was like, we weren't sure because at the time she literally wasn't living in the house. She had just moved back in because when she was with oh boy, they would always be at his house. And his house was literally disgusting. I went with her one time. He literally had a wall with all his roommates of the number of people they've been with in the last year. They had a beer wall of literally every single piece of trash, like packaging of a beer you could find. It was so bad in there. They had a literal like the fume box garland. It was, yeah, no. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. And there was more, but those are just the memorable parts. But yeah, no. No one should choose to be there. And she did all the time, 24/7. So she was just moving back in. So she starts talking to another guy. Mind you, she moved back into the house. Blah, blah, blah. She's starting to be all cool again. And the same happens once again. She starts being like basically acting the same type of way that she was acting before. And you said the most out of pocket, terrible to me. And I let that go and I put it to the side for the sake of a friendship. And now you're doing it again. And so it's just like, there's no way, like, you can expect me to want to continue to be a friend to you when you're not being a friend to me. She would literally, like, mind you, we lived in a 4-person house. So we had a 2-car garage that had 4 parking spots. So 2 in the garage, 2 on the outside of the garage. She would literally park on like where I would normally park. She would park where I would park and block the garage in so that me and my other roommates could not get in. There was literally one time where it was just me and her in the house, and she literally parked like in the middle. And I'm definitely gonna like add it in because I'm pretty sure I posted this on like Snapchat or TikTok.
Don't you love it when your roommate decides to park in the middle of the driveway, so spitefully, by the way, so that you can't park? So you have to try to get her attention since she ignores your phone calls and text messages by opening and closing the garage a million times?
And something, I know I posted it somewhere, but she literally parked in the middle of it. And mind you, you know that I'm home because we literally, mind you, me and her did not text in this chat, but it was a group chat because the 4 roommates, it was more of a chat with the 4 roommates of us, but me and her did not like text in the chat. We just texted at the chat, like if that makes sense. But yeah, no. So we both knew the other one was going to be home, and she literally parked in the middle of the driveway, didn't answer her phone, literally ignored me for like 3 hours. I'm pretty sure it got dark, and it was just like, be so for real. She would literally do things just to spite me. And it was like, girl, I get that you hate me, but can we live in peace? She literally adopted a whole dog, mind you. You have a dog that you already don't take care of, and me and your other roommates have to take care of it for you, because if it was up to you, sorry to say it, but your dog would be no bueno. So you already don't take care of the dog that you have, but you're sitting here, oh, I just went and it was so cute and I just had to get her. Like, yes, I totally get it. Every flipping pupper is adorable. That's why you don't just go walk up to the thing and go just look at dogs, because you're irresponsible and you don't really, you know, you just don't. And so now, mind you, it's almost the end of our lease. Like, I want to say March. And mind you, me and her, we still don't talk. I turn on my phone to this day.
Hi y'all, this is Editor T. So I recorded this video last night. Enjoy the next clip from today while I was at work. I hate the universe. What better time than now to tell y'all about my old racist ex-roommate, because that was in the store. So I'm sitting in the back office because if I see her, I will punch her. She was dating this guy. They were whoopty wooing. I told y'all all of this before, but she's literally in the store right now, and it's like I'm doing everything in my power to just customer service, smile, and be a kiki, but I literally can't. I literally can't customer service because you genuinely anger me. You make me want to punch shit. Like, urgh. So yeah, no, I can't do it. No, that. Leave my store. Like, why would you come in here? For one, you know I work here. We used to live together. You know I work here. Why would you come here? Why would you come here giving my associates issues? Why would you come here? Why would you come here messing up the store? Why would you come here? Why would you come here and be rude? Why would you come here? Like, but yeah, I'm trying so hard. So yeah, no, genuinely cannot. Genuinely cannot. Yay!
She knocked on the door one day and she was like, can we talk? And then, you know, Victoria's pushing me, obviously, hit record on the phone. Because as you can see from my previous video, I'm going to link it somewhere. I like to have evidence. I want to hear exactly what you said, how you said it, the tone you said it in, the enunciation you had on the words while you said it. So I did hit that voice recording button and clicked record, because I want to hear what you have to say to me, especially when I've heard this speech before. Oh my god, nothing is coming out. So I hit the voice record button. She's talking, giving me the same speech once again. And she's like, I just want to move past this with us. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm going to block you right now. I go ahead, flip the phone over, show her that I'm voice recording it, and I delete it. Obviously, I went back and got it from the recently deleted. But I go back and I show her that I stopped. Tell me why this girl, mind you, she doesn't work at the job that we work at anymore because she got fired. So, but she's still friends with all the people that we worked with. So she's going around telling all of our friends that I done went back to her and that I said this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. Girl, I literally have proof showing the opposite. And I'm trying not to be a crazy and show that. And then she's like, oh, and she even recorded me, but I found out and had her delete it. Girl, to this day, it's on my phone. Yes, I don't care about the situation anymore, but I like to still have my receipts. Oh, why you don't talk to this person no more? Oh, this is exactly why I no longer talk to this person. But yeah, no. She went to all of our friends, told them the complete opposite of talking about I said XYZ and the third. So I was sick of it, and my fourth roommate was sick of it. So me and her moved out to where I currently live. So cute. I gotta finish. We were from Miami, and the other two were from Weston, Broward. Don't ever try Dade County like that. But yeah, no. So me and roommate four were like, no, we're sick of it. We're gonna move out. Like telling roommate two, like, hey, like you be complaining too. If you were ready to go, you can go. And she's like, oh no, like I think she's gonna move out. Like I think she's gonna move out because she was talking to the next new guy. And every time she's with another person, she starts with her whole we're gonna be together forever. She's like, oh no, I think she's moving out, so like y'all should stay. And we're like, we cannot afford to have that happen, girl. Like, I literally hate her. And yes, I know hate's a strong word, but I meant to say it. But yeah, no. I used to literally call my bestie crying about this girl because I was so over it. I would call my father crying about this girl. He would be all, the Caribbean people and their I'm gonna just call it magic. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that to her. He's like, but and I'm like, no. Like I know I don't like the girl, but wow. I'm not gonna deal with it like that. I want people to fall down on their own, not because of me, you know? Yeah, when we moved out in I want to say that was July. We moved out July. And so, they do that final walkthrough. Anywhere you live, they do a final walkthrough after you leave. We all got a thing, and it's like, there's an extra person living here. Like, you need to get this together. You will be charged. Me and old girl, me and roommate four, we're like, what are you talking about? We just moved out. So they took it off of ours. Turns out, after we moved out, she moved back in, and she moved her other friend in too, who ain't have nowhere to live because of whatever situation she was having. But it was like, girl, you barely live here to be inviting people to live here with you. What are you doing? That whole situation, I can't believe I lived through it. She would literally do the craziest, and I mean craziest shit. And we were all supposed to be okay with it. But at the same time, that was a time in my life where I was just doing crazy shit. But like, I went out with her one time. Actually, I went out one time with her, and it was like my birthday month. And so that was one of the things we were like celebrating that day. And mind you, I hadn't talked to this girl in so long before this. But we go out to the club. Mind you, she chose the one we were going to because I don't go out. And I don't ever know where to go because I don't go out. So she chose where we were going to. Da, 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 da. And so it was me, her, and then roommate friend. And we were there. She didn't know the people, but we walked into the bathroom. She didn't know the people. And this started doing, like, be so for real. I literally could not believe my eyeballs at all. Couldn't have asked for a better freshman roommate horror story. I just sometimes can't believe I lived through that. And that was just the crazy stuff. She herself was literally so dirty. And I'm pretty sure that I'm done now. Because I just realized that I definitely don't have enough to do what I was thinking to do. Isn't it so cute? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Be sure to tune in to tomorrow's video